there, my name is Laura Dodd. I'm the Director of Clinical Trial Transparency at INSTEM, and this was my first time attending a PHUSE conference. I've worked in the transparency area for 10 years, so I've always heard about it, but I never had a chance to participate before. I thought it was a very useful 2.5 days for the symposium. It brought regulators together along with industry and academia and vendors. Everyone can kind of get together and share ideas and ask questions. I really did appreciate the regulators being there because there's so much of what we do with them that is constantly changing, particularly right now in the area of transparency.
I'm Edwin van Stein. I'm a product owner analysis standards at GSK, and within PHUSE I'm in the planning committee for EU Connect. And I'm here at CSS in my new role as co-lead for optimizing the use of data standards. So this is my first time at CSS for my new role, and it's been really interesting. So far what stood out to me is that it's very valuable to have the FDA here, but also software and pharma and CRO. So when we're having discussions, it's very convenient to be able to say, okay, now we've heard from big pharma, what does the CRO want? And what does the FDA think of this? And what do the software vendors think of this? So I think that's the biggest value of CSS so far for me, to have those discussions with everyone involved.
I think the thing that actually makes the Computational Science Symposium very different from any type of activity is this idea that we get people together and they actually work for 2.5 days in working groups that are very specific about the goals that they want to achieve. It is based in a community that thrives on innovation, that thrives on connectivity, and really chipping in and making a difference to the work.
I think my personal highlight was the data visualization and open source session we had, where we talked around how we can actually move the needle in terms of encouraging the use of open source across the entire industry and beyond.
For me, my personal highlight was actually the poster section. We had a really amazing array of presentations. The quality of the information provided was phenomenal. And I think this idea of having people really coalescing around these presentations, being able to share their work and their findings, and then being able to make those connections. And actually, I saw cross-pollination in people's work, and I think that's actually what makes a difference for PHUSE CSS.
And I think just maybe to close out, we send everybody home to continue the work. The work doesn't stop once we leave here. We keep going until the next CSS in about 12 months' time.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us.